everybody, Super Mario Nathaniel, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Kart Wii. In the last episode, we took down the Shell Cup, and today we're going to be taking down the Banana Cup. I'm recording this right after the Banana Cup, or right after the Shell Cup. Let me actually see here for a second. What is the best? Isn't there one that's like really good with off-road? Yeah, the Tiny Titan. I'm gonna go with that one for this one because there's quite a bit of off-road in these levels. I'm hoping that won't screw me over for the ones that there's not off-road in. That's why in I don't know which cup it was in, but I figured out that Toadette is the one I'm going to be using on this one if I go in order, which is great because Toadette has the best off-road in the game. This right here that we're driving on, I believe that this is counted as some kind of like minor off-road type thing, which means that I should have quite a bit of an advantage here over the other racers, being the only one with like decent off-road. Ooh, a blue shell in first place. I'm going to keep this. Actually, no, I don't, because I don't think that trick works in 50cc, especially if you have like a slow cart. But yeah, so it'll work better. This cart will work really good on this track right here, Sherbet Land. It'll work really good on Shy Guy Beach, and I don't know if Desert Hills is counted as off-road or not. If it is, it's very minor because Toadette does not even come close to beating the fastest time of someone like Funky Kong or something on what do you call it? On BS Desert Hills. So this is another track from the N64 version of the game. There's also there's like all of these tracks I'm going to be doing right here. These are all going to be from different Mario Kart games. I think I might have said that in the last episode. Yeah, these are all from past Mario Kart games. It can be any of the past ones. The only Mario Kart, I believe that this like organizes and verifies. Well, not verifies. I don't even know what I'm trying to write. Holy crap! I'm ahead by a lot. I'm telling you, man, it must be that off-road. The thing with this kart, though, is I'm not too bad at making this one drift, either, so it's actually really good for this track. Delfino Plaza, though, or Delfino Square, yeah, it's Delfino Square, I am going to really be in trouble with this car, because this kart is not the best when it's not on off-road, I will say that. Blue shell. Luckily, karts have good acceleration, so I don't need to do an AB turbo boost. So that's good. Alright, so I believe that, well, yeah, I think the competition is pretty much gone. Even if I like fall off twice and get hit by a blue shell, I think I'll still be in first by a little bit. So, I pretty much have this in the bag. Look, they're not even, the guy in second place just passed the finish line in the third lap. I don't think I've explained this yet. Different classes do have different stats. Lightweights are actually pretty slow with their top speed, and but they have really good acceleration. Heavyweights, on the other hand, have really good top speed, but super low acceleration. Look, they're like just getting into the cave right now. Wow. Okay, but yeah, and then the middleweight classes have like balanced. So like they're good at accelerating and they're good at they have a good top speed. So, I usually use heavyweights, though, because I don't find acceleration, I don't find using acceleration in 150cc all that often, because I'm fairly good at dodging items, so that doesn't matter all that much. Crap, I let Yoshi draft me. Luckily, though, with the Tiny Titan, I should have a really good advantage over everyone, because I'll be able to take these shortcuts in the water without losing all that much or without spending too much time in the off-road, because it'll get me out of it fast. So, Yeah, see right there, I'm still in first place even though I got hit by a crab because of that. So, you want to make sure that you can jump over the water whenever you can. Let me see if I can get this low trick. I'm not sure if that was a low trick or not because it's 50cc, so I'm not sure. But yeah, look how far ahead I am from everyone else just because I can go into off-road easily. It's ridiculous, like how good these off-road tracks are. This. Probably should jump that, but whatever. But yeah, you're probably gonna want to cut corners every once in a while, as well as you're definitely always gonna want to go over here, for sure, because that'll save you a bunch of time if you have a good off-road vehicle like the Tiny Titan. I believe that there's a good off-road vehicle for every class, for every weight type. For every weight class, for both kart and bike. I'm gonna assume that I did get a low trick on that ramp on the 50cc, or no, on the first lap, because right there it looked like I didn't get the low trick because it sent me a little bit higher, so I'm gonna assume that I got it on the first one. But yeah, you can save quite a bit of time if you get hit by a blue shell. No, not really. If you come over here into the water right here, it'll save you a lot of time as long as you have an off-road vehicle. I need to start repeating myself. I probably said off-road vehicle like 50 times within the last like 20 seconds. Hopefully that bomb does not blow up right as I'm going across it. It did not. Alright, so yeah, I think I definitely got a low trick on the first lap. Because that definitely wasn't a low trick there. So that does it for Shy Guy Beach, originally on the Game Boy Advance, which was the first Mario Kart game that I ever owned. I don't think it was the first one I ever played, though. Yeah, because I played Mario Kart 64 on my cousin's Nintendo 64. But yeah, the first one I owned was the Game Boy one. I unfortunately lost it. However, because I got the 3DS before the price drop, I got the 20 free games from the eShop thing. Like, Nintendo picked the games for you, but you didn't get to pick them, but it was still like 20 free games. 10 were NES games, and 10 were Game Boy Advance games. One of the 10 Game Boy Advance games that they gave you was Mario Kart Super Circuit, which is the Game Boy Advance version of Minecraft? No, Mario Kart Wii. It's the Game Boy Advance version of Mario Kart. There. So I was fortunate enough to get that back for free. Actually, I didn't have to buy like a new copy. I was actually originally going to for a while, but I ended up deciding against it, just for the sole fact that, like, when I heard about the Ambassador program and I heard that they would be giving us 10 free Game Boy Advance games and 10 free NES games, I was like, you know what, I bet one of them could be Mario Kart Super Circuit, so I went ahead and didn't buy it, and sure enough, Mario Kart Super Circuit was one of them. I'm really excited for them to put Game Boy Advance games on the Wii U Virtual Console, and I'm really hoping that they put Pokemon Emerald on there, because I've been really wanting to play Pokemon Emerald, because I used to have Pokemon Emerald, but I ran out the battery in the cartridge, and, I mean, I could always replace the battery, but I don't really want to mess with it. I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'll just get it on the Wii U. Hopefully it'll come out on the Wii U. Speaking of things on the Virtual Console coming out on the Wii U, Earthbound, yes. I've been wanting to play Earthbound for so long now because I've heard such good stuff about it, and I watched Chuck Conroy's Let's Play of it, and it looked like a really, really good game. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what would be a shortcut if you had a mushroom. Normally I'd never show this off, but I am using an off-road vehicle, so it's not gonna lose me too much time. But yeah, anyways, Earthbound, definitely gonna get it because I by no means lived in the era of the SNES. Granted. My first console and my only console was the NES, and I had my NES, and that's all I had until I got my Wii. Technically, I was born in the GameCube era. I just never got a GameCube. My parents never got me a GameCube. I think one year for Christmas they were going to get me a GameCube because I asked for a GameCube, but then they heard that the Wii could play GameCube games and everything, and it could also hook up to the Game Boy Advance thing with the Game Boy Advance cables, because I did have a Game Boy Advance back then, and and they were gonna get me the cables with it. And they knew that the Wii was coming out in the next like year or so, and they were like, you know, let's go ahead and just hold off until the Wii comes out, and we'll get them a Wii, and then they'll be able to play Wii games on it too, because, you know, knowing me, I probably would have been like, hey, can I have a Wii now, even though I already just got my GameCube like a year ago, and I probably would not get one. Yeah, so the only gaming experience that I have besides, like, the console, not handhelds, but the only gaming experience that I had on a console besides my, my NES was, my, cousin's Super Nintendo, which we never played because we could never figure out how to turn it on, as sad as that sounds, and my cousin's Nintendo 64, which we played the crap out of whenever we went over there. I'm not even kidding. So we're on the final race here, which is Waluigi Stadium. I didn't talk about that last course at all, but yeah, that was Delfino Plaza. Delfino Square, obviously based off of Mario Sunshine, which is a great game, by the way. I'll definitely let's play it in the future. Not gonna say the near future at all whatsoever, though, because I've yet to 100% that game. I'm working on it. Trust me, and that really does not work very well with carts. Basically, I'll go ahead and just wait to explain it until I get a bike, but there is like a little, like, time second shavers, I like to call them. There's like a little second shaver right there that you can do just by tricking in the right spot there. As far as I know, it does not actually work on a 50cc with the cart, at least, and if it does, it's extremely hard to do because of the cart's drift. I will be using it once I actually get to 100cc and 150cc. As for, I have said that there is going to be a Pokemon Fire Red episode coming up on Saturday. I haven't confirmed yet if I'm going to have a Minecraft episode up on Sunday or not, though. Probably not. I'd like to record one, but like I said, there's the issue of needing to have the house fully alone. If my brother's here, that's completely fine, because he would not interrupt me while I'm recording, because he actually understands the point of recording, because he has a YouTube channel in which he also does Let's Plays, so he's not going to by any means interrupt me, unlike my parents definitely would. And I got Wombo comboed there, that kind of sucked, but yeah, so, oh, okay, there we go, go ahead and trick there. If you use a mushroom there when you trick, on that last one that I tricked on, you can kind of like cut off the corner, and it saves about maybe not even half a second, but it's still good if you want to do a really good time on Waluigi Stadium. I think there are better places to use your mushroom, though. I'm actually positive there are. See, so basically though, as for Minecraft Load, I kind of got sidetracked from that. I doubt that there's going to be one uploaded on Sunday. It's possible. As I'm done with this episode though, I will for sure have one on Wednesday, Friday, or not Minecraft, just an episode. I'll have one on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for sure, which is great. I love when I have stuff pre-recorded, and ready to go. Eventually, I would like to make a calendar for my update schedule. I'll probably make that once I get my new channel, and then I'll have like a download link for it in like every single episode that I do. It'll be very similar to the calendar that like Steven Plays has. I don't know if any of you know who he is. Hopefully a lot of you know who he is, and if you don't know who he is, you should probably go subscribe to him, because you know, he makes some pretty good videos. Also, I thought the DS Desert Hills was in this cup, but it was not. So that wraps up this cup. I thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please press like, and if you really like this video, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You can do that by pressing the subscribe button below this video. Go ahead and leave a comment if you want to. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Mario Kart Wii. See you all then.